Slim on the beat, he's going gorilla.
Today we are talking about a little bit of Lakers because they got everybody, a little bit of Kanye because he's coming and he's apparently doing push-ups.
Donald Trump is the president that black people needed. Solely based.
Good Lord.
Solely based.
Hey, how's it going, y'all? Brothers and sisters out there. But
regular sorry was the vice.
You're not the GOAT.
Fired up Thursdays, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. It used to be
Oh, yeah.
Let's go, man.
That's what's up. What's up? It's Fired Up Thursdays, baby. And it's your boy, Fuel.
And our most amazing. We have an incredible...
How you just don't jump in? I can't get my part in?
Nah, you good. Nah, go ahead.
See, you get a guess. And,
I don't know how
I don't even know what to say now. We appreciate you guys joining in. We hope you guys go on YouTube, subscribe. We hope we're gonna have some fun today. We got some special guests in the house and whatever. And I'm gonna let my boy go ahead and lay it down since he's so anxious now. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and put it on there, but I got you. You in.
All right, man. We got Reverend DION Thomas in the building. We also got my boy Johnny Bio in the building, man. We are about to get into it. Okay. We're about to get into it, but first things first, we got some topics.
Yeah.
We got some topics to touch on. Feel free, fellas, to hop in these. But we are talking about a little bit of hatred coming from Fuel because Fuel's fed up, and I got a little bit of my own angst to get off. You know.
All right.
So we're gonna be talking about this one phrase on TikTok / Instagram / social media.
Yeah.
I understood the assignment. You're already making the face.
Yeah.
From there, we're going to be talking about Nick Cannon's 101-year-old grandma and the things she's going through, and the football blowout between Inglewood and Morningside that resulted in 106-0 defeat. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah,
but
and I wanted to save a little time too because I wanted to get into this with our guests, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we kind of go over because we So anyway, But first, let's go ahead, man. I have to get into grandma.
Oh, okay.
Nick Cannon, had his grandmother on his show. He has a new special, right? Yeah. I can't remember. It never really shows what it's on. I don't know if it's NBC or NBC.
He has like a comedy special?
No, a talk show.
Oh,
like Steve Harvey's talk show. He's got a talk show.
Prime time.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. So see, so that's one you didn't know, right? It's kind of new. But. He gets kind of personal with some of his topics and things that he talked about, and one was with his grandmother. Mm-hmm. His grandmother turned 101 years old.
That's a beautiful thing right there.
101 years old, and she's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's got her stuff together. She's still strutting around doing her thing. I can't remember. I need to, go back. I can't remember exactly what part of town, what state she lives in. I think it's Mississippi or somewhere south. But anyway, so he goes there to visit her for, because of, for the show, whatever.
Yeah.
Her birthday, I think, is sometime this week or whatever. So he wanted to go visit, right? Only thing I have. This is and maybe you guys could tell me. Maybe you guys, if you chatting, hit us up. Let us know what you guys think. No, but when you have a celebrity grandson, and I understand old people. Yeah. Now, some old people want to stay in their own little house. They don't care. Maybe pay the house off or whatever. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Don't have to worry about the bills or don't have to worry. And that could be the case. Of course, we didn't get all into the business of it or whatever. Yeah. But I just have I don't know if I would talk my grandmother out of being in a certain area, or that I would think is safer, or being in more of a plush, or either I'll have the house look so plush or whatever, you'd be the baddest house on the block.
Okay, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So what I so what I'm saying is, what do you guys think? Because being a celebrity, and then do you think that the grandmother's, or that relative's house should still be kind of like, just like your regular living type of thing when you have a celebrity relative. That's the question.
All right, I got you, man. So yeah, so Nick Cannon's grandma's obviously living in squalor down south somewhere, but I think it's her own choice.
Mhm.
Like what you were saying, you understand old people and everything, and I think that she did it by choice. Now Nick Cannon is a millionaire, so I doubt that she's suffering at all, and she's scraping along to pay the bills.
Right.
I'm sure he's probably covering the bills, but as far as lifestyle, this might just be what she's comfortable with,
Mhm.
especially at 101. She's lived life. What do I need a plush mansion for? I'm cool in my little four corners, I'm good.
I don't think I would be comfortable with it though. I don't think I would be, knowing that because for one, because he looks up to her very much. You know what I'm saying? He looks up to her. He doesn't do, from what she said, she was like disappointed when in 2018 or whatever, when he was doing Wildin' Out or whatever, and the song that he made or whatever that was using vulgar language and stuff like that. And no, not Gigolo. It was Motivation or something like that. And so, she was kind of disappointed in him, whatever. And, he tried to say he's fixing, try to live his life. Put it this way. She has a problem with him being somebody that he's not, that she feel like that he's not. She don't feel like that's her grandson. That's her, the person she raised or whatever the case may be.
Really?
Yeah. And because you get away from when you grow up and you get in this lifestyle in this celebrity world or whatever, you kind of lose yourself in it and you get away from who you really are or whatever. And so when you go to your grandma's house, you straighten up. You know what I'm saying? It's back to who you really are, because I know who you are.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't play that little game or whatever, or that talk that smack or whatever, that man, muscular, I'm this, that, whatever type of thing, whatever. I'm trying not to curse because we got Reverend in the house.
Good job.
But you know what I'm saying? Am I doing all right so
You
far,
doing good.
Reverend?
Amen. Amen.
This is gonna be the comments go. No, I'm just kidding. The comment show. No. But so that, it kind of bothers me, because it's kind of like when your grandmother's telling you you're something that you're doing something that you're not, and whatever, and you're doing it because of the fame or the street credit you're trying to get or have, whatever. What does that say?
I don't get that though, because Nick Cannon's been famous since he was like 8.
Right.
So he's been a celebrity his whole life.
But he wasn't
before.
He wasn't gangster. He wasn't trying to be gangster.
But he was 7. Like he was 7.
Okay. What's the movie? The first movie?
Love Don't Cost
Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just normal, cool. It was all right. It wasn't like him. It was him. I think it seemed more like him, as opposed to the type of raps that he putting on or whatever. But
I think no one has any business listening to Nick
Cannon. I might have to, I'm gonna backtrack. I'm gonna backtrack just for a second, because one of the things is that he does this. He does rap about things that he basically really do. You know what I mean? When it comes to women, you know what I'm saying? Being a gigolo.
Right.
I mean, he's 100%, you know what I'm saying? He's a gigolo. You got how many kids now? 7? Going on 7 or whatever?
We had some crazy number.
I think it's 7.
All
different women.
And a little baby.
Yeah. I think that's the 7th one. You know what I'm saying? And I think I need the twins.
Mariah's.
And then, so, you know what I mean? So he is actually, living up to what he says or whatever. But it's just kind of like when it comes to if you try to be gangster or whatever, I think that's what his grandmother is kind of like pointing towards.
She doesn't want to accept his gangster money.
Right. That might be it. And that could be it.
He's getting it so legit. He's just a host of everything. And that's how he made all his millions.
Yeah.
So maybe he is a little consumed by fame, but that's his lifestyle. That's the career path he chose.
Yeah.
So I get it, but the grandma does actually know who he is.
Right. And to you guys that's watching, it's not to bash. We're not bashing
Nick
like
he's
whatever.
He's kingpin. He's selling cocaine. He's a celebrity.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
I side with the grandma.
Okay.
Okay.
I side with the grandma.
What happened?
Okay, what happened is, you have all these family members, and you're making all that. You're having all these family members, and you're making all that money.
Mm-hmm.
You can basically throw your money on your cousins, your uncle, your nephews, your nieces, but when it come down to two people.
Mm-hmm.
You can't throw your money on your mama,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't throw your money on your grandmama.
Right.
So she don't want that entertainer money.
Yeah.
She don't want that. She want him to be Nick.
Yeah.
And he was Nick earlier, and now he's an entertainer. He's entertaining people. He's changing who he really is.
Mhm.
So she don't want that.
Mhm.
And at the same token, she would say, well, I'm 101. You can't buy me nothing that I need. The stuff I got, I'm used to. I'm comfortable with it. I want to keep it. I don't want no changes. Don't waste your money because my life is not this long more to be lived. So save your money for more important things from her perspective. Like, don't waste your money.
Yeah. But I would not accept that.
But that's your grandmama.
Grandma, you got to go. You got to go to the suburbs. I'm sorry, I'm not keeping you down here no longer. Or either this or you're gonna have your suite, jacuzzi in your bedroom, something to relax. It's gonna show some.
Is that helping her?
But you can't do that in the hood though.
Is that helping
because
her?
You get it taken.
Is that helping her or is it helping you?
Is that what?
Is it helping her or is it helping you?
I mean, of course, she would have to, of course, agree or not, but you know what I'm saying? It would be helping me.
Thank you. And now, how you going to help her if you help you first?
Because I would feel bad not to have, something good for her. You know what I'm saying?
I would feel better giving her what she wants. She want me to leave her alone. She want me to keep my money. This is my grandma's wish.
Facts. Yeah,
I'm going to do that.
That's
I'm going to do that. Grandma and mama. Uncle, maybe take this new car. Nephew, maybe get this new pair of shoes. Grandma, ma, whatever y'all want.
Yeah, but I still have like at least 3 of those houses on that block is going to be grandma's.
Still don't want
Well, I don't care. Cousin, uncle, y'all can live there, but it's grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? Y'all all on the block or whatever, protect her or something. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know.
Selfish? Selfish?
Yeah. It was just a little something that kind of touched me or whatever. When I saw it or whatever, and I just seen the house, and I was kind of like, why is this in this house? And I knew it's of course. It's always the older folks. My grandmother would have been the same way. You know what I mean? Yes. She would have been like, I ain't going out there with all these uppity people and this, that, she wants to be her. She grew up, been there most of her life.
Everybody in the neighborhood.
Exactly. Everybody knows her. You know what I mean? So she's safe. Trying to get away from there.
She's
exactly.
Safe.
Yeah.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
She probably run the block.
Yeah.
Whatever y'all do, it go through me. Like.
Yeah. Well, we got anybody on live there? I always want to say comments, but I want to say reviews. Oh, Nick is in the house. What's up? I can't see Nick. These ain't my real reading glasses.
That you or me? Which one you think it is?
Nephew?
Who auntie is that?
I don't know.
Yours or mine?
Nobody call me nephew.
It just say Facebook. Well, it's probably my, hey, what's going on? It just says Facebook user. That's why I can't call you
that's
what's up. But let's move on to this hatred. You got to get off your heart. Phil, I'm here for you, brother.
I'm gonna need prayer anyway today because
always.
I'm on the hate thing today. I don't know why. Please, I'm gonna need prayer after this show.
Always.
There's a phrase that's sweeping the internet that you just can't stand.
Yes.
Yeah.
I understand the assignment. I can't stand this.
Go ahead.
I'm over here still.
I know, right? Yeah, don't do everything.
I'm still here.
Always watching. I understand the assignment. It's so. I understand the young generation having a phrase or something. We all did when we came up,
right?
But when I see grown people that's supposed to be smart, then roll up in this world, and you put on a pair of clothes and you say, I understand this society. What the hell? Or what the heck? I'm trying to be all extra careful today. You know what I mean? I just don't, I don't get seeing like at least 30, 40 years old people talking about, I understand the assignment. You know what I mean? What do you take from that? I mean, because you're a younger cat, you know what I'm saying? And it's a phrase or whatever, and it's a something saying that, what do you take from the saying?
I don't like it, just like you. I'm not with none of that internet lingo that leaks into like real life. I think it's stupid.
But I seen you doing the TikTok on it.
No, I'm just kidding. Not the boy. But I don't like a lot of stuff like that. And Can I get one off?
Oh yeah.
It's different, but it's along the same lines.
Okay.
Ladies, I'm coming for you. Period. I hate period by itself. Those city girls, look what they did to the youth. You know, like I hate hearing that everywhere I go. I thought it would have died years ago. It's still around. Everybody who says period, mostly women. I've never heard a guy say it. Thank God.
I never heard a guy say it, but what's her name? Mamacita, one of the Frost girls' moms. Well, both their moms.
Mama Frost.
Mama Frost. Yeah. That's one of her sayings. You know what I'm saying? It's period. You know what I'm saying? And this,
I love you.
Y'all hear that, Frost girls? Y'all hear it?
Let's retire that. Let's retire it.
No stuff.
It's ran this course. You know, y'all had y'all fun, but let's go ahead and get period up out of here.
I don't know, man. I just the whole assignment thing. I just think it's kind of like real childish type of thing to me. I don't know. Maybe that's just me because I'm got older and more,
more mature.
Like
you know what I mean?
That's right.
You know.
Yeah, we are mature.
Jesus Christ.
Change your voice.
Right. Yeah. After the show, he gonna be like, man, I love that. No, I'm just kidding. So it was that. Yes. All right. So my other gripe.
Yes.
Is this game.
Well, let's get into
this
it.
Game.
All right, let's argue.
This 100. Yeah. If you sit here and tell me that was okay to do, you look at it, 106-0.
Yep.
A football game, not even a college game. It was a high school game. And was it Compton? Or
it was Inglewood.
Yes. First of all, you wouldn't have kept me on the field for 106 points.
Beat down.
I don't care, because if they're being unsportsmanlike and kicking our butt like that and going to keep on playing, I'm gonna be unsportsmanlike and just walk off the daggone field and say, forget it. Y'all won at 50 to. I'll give them 60 to 0.
They had 59 at the end of the first quarter.
59. So you know what? But if I had confidence in my team and they got 59 in the first quarter, we gonna try to catch up for sure. I can see it trying to hustle, but then come fourth quarter,
third, still 0. 90 to 0.
At fourth quarter, if you had 0, I'm just kind of like, I blame. They say the other team should have been more sportsmanlike, but I also blame it on the coach. On the coaches,
which coach?
Huh?
Which coach?
The losing team coach.
Oh, okay.
I'm blaming it. Yeah, because you sat there and let that happen.
You requested. Okay, so
you can forfeit the game.
I don't know if you can forfeit in football.
Yeah, you can.
Well, technically, if you all walk off the field.
Yeah.
But he tried to. You have to request getting the clock on like a running clock. So like you have to go to the other coach, via the referee, and they ask, can we move the clock? Can we keep it running? Like even through timeouts, through everything. There's no downtime. So the clock is always running, which speeds up the game. Obviously, you couldn't score 106 points if the clock is always moving. So with that being said, the coach from the from the Inglewood team declined that. Said, nah, it was a rivalry game. They said, nah, we don't like them just as much as they don't like us. Run it up. Keep going. Put your foot on their neck. And I love it.
Yeah.
You know what? Football, it was wartime.
But it wasn't no wartime if you losing like that. If you playing like that, that's no.
It's a sport. You signed up to be a part of this, didn't you?
But
I'm sportsmanship.
Thank you.
Sportsmanship.
Thank you. That's the no. We're talking about like you said, sportsmanship. You're playing a sport. There's a saying, sportsmanship for that saying is there for a reason. You know what I mean? So and that's more so being respectful to the other team, no matter what. Okay. You know what I mean? You might whoop my butt or whatever, 50 to whatever, and at the end of the game, we shake hands. We're respectful. We're respectful. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you whooping our butt or whatever, 100 or something or whatever, that's not good sportsmanship.
Especially when you say, I don't want the clock to stop because it's a rival game. We don't like them.
Exactly.
Where's the game in that?
Yeah,
that's personal. That's personal.
Sometimes you got to get a little personal,
No.
Sometimes Mike Tyson had to bite the ear, I'm just saying, like, if we both signed up for this boxing bout, one of us could have the potential of getting knocked out. Sorry, I'm sorry, but we both signed up to play this sport.
No.
Therefore, I'm not going to take it lightly on you because you participated voluntarily.
Well, first of all, in boxing or whatever, you knock me down 3 times, I ain't getting back up. That's good sportsmanship.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, you won. You won.
Enough. That's enough.
You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't the biggest tragedy that people are making it out to be. Like, yes.
No,
Maybe
that's a
they
tragedy,
should've
dude.
Maybe they should have put the
106 is tragedy. I don't care what you say. It's embarrassing. The ones who lost or whatever, probably, I guarantee half of them don't want to play football ever again.
They were trash. They weren't going to the league.
See,
Look at the score
but
they got put
that's
up
the
on.
point.
They were
That's my
trash. Go
point.
pick up a book and be good at
But you
computer
know-
science.
But the,
Sportsmanship.
been somebody-
Sportsmanship.
Humbling.
they don't have to be.
Unbelievable. That's humiliating.
First
You
of all,
forgot
they
the
didn't have
H.
to be trash neither. They didn't have to be trash neither. You know, it could have been on the coach. The coach probably doing bad coaching. You know what I mean? Why you didn't play the right play to stop them? Why you?
But do you believe that any of those
It's like every
guys-
time they got the ball, they scored. Like what the hell?
Can I ask you fellas, you guys believe that any of those guys are going to the NFL on the losing team?
Yes.
They have one NFL player on that
Somebody
I'll
might.
say yes.
team. Okay.
You never know what happens in the future, but for that game, I blame the league
Thank you.
because most leagues have a mercy rule
Yeah,
or things put in place so you don't get humiliated.
exactly.
Those guys, those kids, those boys, those children,
They're high school.
they're children. They're not 18.
Mhm,
They're children.
mhm,
They got humiliated.
Exactly.
Can you think of something that happened to you when you were younger that humiliated you, that you wish somebody had stepped in and prevented it or softened the blow?
Mhm.
And when you didn't, now you're still riding that 20, 30 years later.
Okay, maybe that's it. Maybe I'm speaking from pain. Can I get a story on? I got some.
Yeah, maybe you
it's
are.
personal.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
So I played baseball all throughout high school. And my sophomore year, I was playing catcher for my high school team, and we lost to a team 52-0 in baseball. 52-0.
In baseball?
Did they slow up once? No. Did we shake their hands after? Yes.
Did it hurt?
Yes.
Do
but
it still
also,
hurt?
But it also
Are
taught
you
me
playing baseball
you're not
now?
a baseball
Are you
player.
playing baseball anymore? No.
Exactly. It also taught me, hey, pick up a mic. You might be better at something else. You know, you might be much better at something else. But me and my baseball team collectively lost by 52 points in baseball.
Okay.
Embarrassing, yes, but it also helped us all grow. You know,
Okay.
the next year, because we're sophomores going into junior year,
Yeah.
we all had a chip on our shoulder. Not again. It'll never happen again. We got better. Next time we saw him, it was still blown
There
out,
you
but
go.
it was better.
You got
12-0.
better.
But what I'm saying is you got to go through those woes, getting blew out by 106, being blew out by 52, in order to come out better.
Some people come out better. Some people
Yeah.
come out weaker. They're not strong enough to handle that.
But there's a thing of recognizing that, you know, the game's a blowout. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You recognize it that this team is not going to, no way, no how are they going to be able to catch up with us in the next 15 minutes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
And with that point, with that said, that's your word.
oh, yeah,
With that
I
said,
I got to put a penny in the bucket.
right. You know, with that said, though, it's like I said, it's always on the league. It's like you said, it's always it's on the league when it comes down to it. It's kind of like even the referee should have been like, you know, he don't even have to look at. I don't even think the referee watched the game. Yeah. He was in the concession stand or whatever. like, oh, yeah, they got the score, so I'm about to go get something to eat real quick. I'll be right back. Like, you know what I mean? It was just that hard. That's horrible, man. I just, like you said, sportsmanship, man. When it comes to that or whatever, that's what the word is for. That's what it's used for. And they didn't. They did not practice it. They didn't practice it. That's all I'm saying. They didn't practice it.
Practice
You know?
what?
Sportsmanship.
Sportsmanship. Yeah, sometimes you don't, especially just the rivals. You gotta let it be known.
Yeah.
You know
what I think it is. I think it is because when you got whooped when you was little or whatever, and it happened to you, you didn't care about it happening to somebody else.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
I'm perfectly fine.
I got a question for you.
Yes.
If your son was on that team, they got beat 100 and something to 6, 106 to nothing. What's the conversation on the way home?
I'm telling them, you want that to change? Get to practicing. Practice starts right now.
No,
Get ready for next game.
No compassion, no comfort.
No comfort, absolutely. You know, hey son, it's all right. But if you want the decision, you want the game's results to be different, it's time to start training. It's time to take this more serious. It's start to work harder than that team that just beat you, because you see what they did. They all work hard. Let's get to it.
Don't get me wrong.
That's
I get your point. I get your point. But the thing is, to me,
It's
if my
different when you
son,
have kids.
I know there's
No.
compassion and
and I have a
things,
son,
but
and I have
I
a
know.
son, and if my son was out there getting whooped, first of all, you ain't gonna keep him on the field.
if it's dangerous, like, yo, they take their hands off.
Like,
out
nigga,
there.
come out here. I don't care. But Dad, I gotta stay on the field. Nah, nigga, get up here.
Let's go. Let's go. Enough
Get up here.
enough.
We already know it's a done deal. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to embarrass you anymore. Who said? We got some comments. Hit me
We
up,
got a
hit me up.
period up there.
Somebody said period.
Gross.
Jeff's in the house. What's up? What's up, Jeff? Jeff, what's up, man? Good to see you,
My
bro.
mom's here.
Okay.
She said, "Do my son got
pull
on
him
the
up.
turtleneck?"
Click on him. Click on the comment so I can see. I
It
can't
just
see
says Facebook user though.
Oh.
So, but yeah,
My son got on turtleneck.
Yep, you know it, man.
You got on. I didn't even know.
It's the latest and greatest out here, man. What's going on?
I didn't know you had on a turtleneck.
You gotta keep the neck, from being exposed out here. I got
So
y'all.
mom looking out for her son.
right.
Yes. But I'm also sitting
Right,
on the
right,
baseball field to get blown out with
Your
50
mama's
points. That's all I'm
She didn't know that was gonna happen.
saying. No, she
What else we got? Click it. What else we got? I'm missing. Oh, that was me.
Someone
Never
say you
mind.
ain't fresh?
What's on the?
You ain't fresh as I'm
Oh, that's me saying. I said, "What's up, fam?"
Oh,
Keep doing it. Yeah, there we go. What's the next one?
you ain't fresh as I'm That's okay.
As y'all know, we have a new controller over here. So
Yeah,
click
see
it. There you go.
next
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So yeah.
I'm trying to Facebook. Yep. Who's a Facebook user?
Yeah.
I wish I.
y'all who say Facebook.
You know what? Oh. Well, I'm gonna fix that when we go into our next segment here, and which we're about to go to in a few.
Can I keep telling my pain about the 52
No.
I went up to bat, right?
Did you? Hold on first.
You know,
How many
baseball
times
not
you
a solo
strike out? How
sport.
many times did you strike out in that
They
game?
got me up out of here a couple times. I got
Couple
one hit.
times.
I
What
got
you
one
mean?
hit.
All the time.
But
You got
after
hit
a
the
few-
first base.
But we didn't have many
You got a punt.
at-bats.
You got a punt.
Like when you lose 52-0 in baseball, you don't have many at bats. That means the team is on offense for the longest time, just smacking the ball. And I'm at catcher. I'm waiting to catch the pitch from my
You never
pitcher.
got the-
They just
You never
sending
got
it off. So it's like, man. So I'm just back there boiling in all this catcher's uniform. It's middle of spring,
Yeah.
hot, mad because my team is trash out here getting ate up.
Right.
Pitchers pitching trash, and now I'm just sitting there in the back making conversation with the batter, like, yo, just come on, like, tell the next dude to strike out. Like, when I tell you I had no control over the situation, I maybe went up to bat one time the entire game. Because when you score 52 points, that just means, hey, let's go, team. We're all good. Yo, I'm not being politically incorrect or anything like that, but they legit had a kid with Down syndrome on their team. He came up and he hit on us too. And he ended up scoring that game. Like, he hit a base hit, got on base, ran it up, and came in and scored. Like, it was a blowout. Arcadia High School versus John Muir High School, junior varsity, sophomore year. I want to say around 2010. Y'all were there. Tell my story.
So on your ride home,
Right.
did anybody talk to you?
Yes.
And how was that talk? Were they smiling?
Our coach was angry. He was embarrassed. He chewed us out.
But did he say, but we get him next time?
No. He told us, like, we got to start taking it serious. He pretty much gave my speech. He was like, yo, y'all want the results to be better. We got to do something. Something has to be done if you don't want to keep losing like this.
All right.
Us being buffoons and stuff, start rapping and stuff in the back. Just to like kind of like soften the blow, just to make sure we start bagging on each other and telling all different types of jokes. Because it was like, man, that was just nasty.
Okay, so Essence.
Yes.
What's up, Essence? Yeah, our favorite viewer. She said, but what are you teaching your kids? Are you telling them when the going gets hard, quit?
Bingo.
True.
Let me get off the field and go sit next to Dad. Eat some nachos, man. Get out of here, Fuel.
Look.
Hey,
if you
we
get
on that
your
field
ass
till
whooped,
we
nigga,
die.
get up and leave. If you get whooped, get up and leave. Go.
Nah, man.
Quit, nigga. Quit.
No way, man. We don't quit. We can't quit. I'm going to die on this field tonight.
Yeah, Essence, I'm gonna tell them to quit. Get up, go,
See?
get out of here.
That's why we blame the league for not having rules in place to alleviate
And that's true.
that.
They
That's
probably
true.
did
Because
actually.
that is hurtful. That is hurtful.
It
That
is.
very, very,
Even though,
very
yeah.
hurtful.
Even though you know if they did stay, whatever, to understand that it's still hurtful. You know what I mean? Regardless, you
Yeah.
was hurt. You was hurt when you.
Yeah, yes.
I know y'all went on that
You
bus
still
ride.
hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
you
still hurt.
Okay,
exactly.
okay. But look at the hardened man that stands in front of you now who can take a loss. You know,
Nah,
I can
nah,
take a
nah,
loss. Look how bad I've lost.
know.
I can take
I
one.
don't
You know,
know.
I take
I ain't gonna comment on that.
Yeah. Take a loss.
If you're still hurt by that, I don't know.
I ain't hurt. I just
You hurt bad too. You hurt bad.
Story time, and it's just like, you know, it proved to me, one, I'm not that good in baseball, or apparently the team wasn't, and we should all focus on different things because our successes won't be in the MLB anytime soon.
So that means that you quit it. You wanted your team
No,
to
we
quit. You
didn't
say
quit.
focus on something else.
No, we didn't quit,
But
we
you
finished the
wanted
season
to.
up. But that was a humbling experience that let us all know maybe baseball ain't for us, but we're not quitting.
Yeah.
So we finished the season, but we maybe a lot of us didn't come back next season.
But that's
Because
quitting.
it's like,
But
they
that's
quit. I
quitting.
stayed on the team.
It's still quitting.
I mean,
if they don't want to come back, that means they
They're
quit.
not hardened animals like me.
No, I get your point. I get
Bitter,
your point.
man.
I get. Yeah.
Chip on the shoulder. I feel
All
like
right,
I take
all right.
sports very serious, you know?
Obviously, this is something that's going to be bothersome until after the show. But we got to get through this real
man.
quick.
You're absolutely right.
So, man, introduce our guest, man. Let
All right.
everybody know.
We got Reverend DION Thomas and Johnny Bio in the building.
Hey, God
We're
bless
getting to
everybody.
it, man. They've been going at it with us for a little time now. I know y'all wondering, like, yo, who are these people? So we're giving
Yeah.
y'all an opportunity to introduce yourselves.
Okay. I'm Reverend DION Thomas. I own Live Live Entertainment out of Anaheim, California, and the event planner, event producer. I do a lot of concerts, a lot of events for various different causes.
Mhm.
And I am assistant pastor to a church. We feed from our church, the community, about 5,000 to 10,000 people a month.
Mhm.
So I'm all about helping others.
Beautiful.
I love having fun.
All right. And your artist you have here?
Yeah, I'm Johnny Bio. I'm an artist. Been singing since I was in my diapers with my dad preaching up in the pulpit. And I've been off and on a little bit. I'm married with 3 kids and 13 years, you know. So now that that's all good to go, wife was like, "No, I don't want no more kids." I'm like, "All right, cool." So I can take my kids.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, I'm grateful that I've been a buddy with him since 2016 when we first met, or 17.
Whatever you say.
But yeah, I've always wanted to work with him. Go to Sunrise Community Church, and just being a blessing, man. He's been a blessing to me, and he always thinks about me, so I'm grateful.
So now you sing gospel?
Gospel and a little bit of secular, yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's secular?
So
I'm not going to no. Secular is basically the opposite
Okay,
of gospel, but not to the extent of like,
Hip hop.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
okay.
to the extent of like where you go way into it. No, it's just God in every song.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. My grandfather was a pastor, so
Oh,
so this secular music do a gospel at the same time.
yeah, it's one of them things. Yeah.
So Reverend, what do you think about that?
This is what I think.
Fuel.
This is what I think.
Do me a favor,
For
turn
me-
your mic like this, all the way around, all the way, the other way, like that, and then no, that was sideways.
Oh,
Right,
it's blocking the
side.
face.
Yes,
There
and
it
then
is.
pull over. There we go. You know,
Okay.
so our people can see you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, y'all can see me?
Yeah. Hello, Reverend, doing gang sign. What gang?
Nah, that's peace, baby. That's peace. Peace. Victory in Jesus.
You gotta watch that thumb, man.
You gotta watch that thumb. I don't know what that thumb means. That's just my thumb. My thumb doing my thumb thing.
I'll just tease. No, so
what I think about that is this. Within my company, I take the gospel music, which is singing about Jesus Christ, into areas that they normally don't go, which would be secular concerts, secular arenas. A lot of people go to church on Sundays and do what they want to do Saturday through Saturday. But then if they go to a concert and they hear secular music, they act one way, but when they start hearing gospel music, they act a little different.
Right.
So, you know, we let them leave with the attitude of, maybe I do need to change.
Uh-huh. Okay.
That's all I want them to say is maybe I do need to change.
Okay.
Not everything. All things are not bad. Maybe there's that one thing that you may want to stop changing. And by hearing gospel music at this secular concert, maybe that's what triggers you to say, maybe today's the day.
Right. And I kind of get that too, because I have seen artists that do secular and do something gospel, or either have a gospel group at the end or whatever, and also giving thanks to God for, just the giving them the opportunity to do the things that they're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? So, and then like you say, I do get the fact that, when you sing gospel or do something or whatever, it kind of put a different perspective on what you've already been going through, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever you was, cursing about before, doing a concert or whatever, you know what I mean? And you sit back or whatever, after you hear a gospel song, you kind of like, I'm gonna go pray.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, and it happens. It does happen or whatever, you know what I mean? And a lot of secular, artists or whatever, actually, come from the growth, from the gospel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was just curious, as being close to someone that does both, whatever, as opposed to it being your kid or something like that, what you would think, of that, just a kind of insight, on that.
Well, as far as me, the excess is what takes you to the other level. If you do something in excess, then it's too much.
Oh,
so if you're cursing in excess, it's too much. You're drinking in excess, it's too much.
Right.
And if it takes you away from your main focus, which is on God, then that's the excess. So I'm not the judge, but I just want to keep you from the excess.
Yeah.
All right, so me and you, we met under some crazy circumstances, like the coincidences that happened.
You was on the basketball court,
I was on
cursing excessively.
I was.
Hey, give me that ball and shut up, boy.
But it was the craziest thing. I was just going to my usual little spot I go to shoot around. And he came and approached me, and it was crazy. But I'm not here to really talk about that. But we shot around for a while. And we talked, and you just lived this amazing life. And I kind of wanted to touch on that. You're ex-military. You're now a reverend. You're relocated from Detroit, right?
Yes.
From Detroit. You've raised two incredible sons who are off in college doing their thing now. And you're super down to earth and well-grounded. What's your secret?
I pray every morning.
Okay.
Before I hit the floor.
But when you explain things like your upcoming concert, the business you run, and everything around that, you've been in the zone like your whole life, and I was super impressed, and that's a lot of the reason why I invited you here, and I let you know that I had this going on. I knew you would be somebody very interesting to talk to.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, man. So tell us more about this event. You got household names on here that is crazy.
Okay, starting November 19th, November 20th, and November 21st, the whole weekend is called the VFW, Veterans Fundraiser Weekend, and we're doing events for to raise money for people that have resources for veterans. The first event, Friday night, is at the American Legion, and it's an old school R&B concert. All my shows, we have a sit-down meal. So at 6 o'clock, the doors open. 7 o'clock, the dinner starts. At 8 o'clock, the show starts. At the American Legion on Friday the 19th, we're bringing in John from Troop, Johnny Bayo right here, Leteri, and Rap Trap, and the Delphonics with Norman Carter. That's on Friday night. On Saturday night, we're having a stand-up comedy show at the VFW. All locations are in Anaheim. All tickets can be bought on Eventbrite. We're bringing in a Jimi Hendrix tribute band that's going to sing some Jimi Hendrix music, just like Jimi Hendrix. And the lead guitarist, he played the guitar with his teeth behind his back, behind his head. Yes. We got a few comics that's going to be on there, like Julie Kidd. She's one of the Orange County housewives. We got Aunt Mabel. We got Peter Chin, and we got Al Green. These is comics. Some are local, some is in Atlanta, Georgia. And then we have one of the local DJs going to MC that that event at the VFW. And the very next night, which is Sunday night, at the event place called the Landmark, we're also serving dinner here also, but we're having a military ball. All people are invited to all events, and we're bringing in this young girl. She's 10 years old, and she's going to sing the national anthem.
Mhm.
And she normally sings it at the Dodgers games, the Angel games. She opens up with the national anthem, and she's very moving. It's going to touch you.
Okay.
We have Lavita Young, and we have A-Line, the rock and roll gangster. He signed to Aristar Records. And then we're bringing in as our guest speaker ex-baseball player Daryl Strawberry.
Yeah.
Man, you got some big, big
Give
hitters
me
coming out,
flashbacks.
man.
Yeah.
You got some big hit. So have you? I mean, you do you know these guys like personally, or is it just kind of like the whole organization of the event kind of put this together, or did you put this all together? Or?
I put it all together, and yes, I do know all those artists personally.
Yeah.
Because when I first got into the business as a local promoter, I was working with the Budweiser Superfest and dealing with the artists, and I kept seeing the artists and talking to the artists, and they kept saying that they working all the time and hardly making no money because the record labels takes their money.
True. Right.
So for my company, I wanted to go directly to the artist. So even if I pay them less than what I would pay the record label, the artist is still getting more than they would normally get going through the label.
Yeah.
So I'm making my point to go directly to the artist. Or directly to the artist.
Now, do you get any like what's the word? Flatback? Like flatback? What's the
From
word?
who?
Like from people.
Flat?
Flat. Yeah, flat. I don't know what's wrong with that.
Do people come and hate?
Do they? No, not really hate. No. Do you get any like flackback or slack, whatever, flackback, whatever? Or I don't even know why I can't get the word out right. But do you ever do they ever because of the fact that you're a pastor? You know what I mean? And you're a promoter as for an event for R&B and all these other secular things. Do you get anything back from them because do they feel like you're being hypocritical or oh well he just want to make money, or do you ever get any stuff like that or
in my face?
There it is.
They smile in your face.
Right. The real answer is if you know me, you know me. And that won't cross your mind if you know me.
Right.
All of my events, I'm bringing in gospel something somewhere.
Yeah.
I had a few people tell me in marketing I shouldn't put Reverend Thomas on there. I said, but that's who I am. If you see me on the street, that's what you're gonna call me.
Right.
I'm not gonna change it to make money.
Right.
That's when I'm selling
that's
out.
It. That's what's up.
That's
yes,
when I'm
yes,
selling
sir.
out.
Yes, sir. Okay.
As long as I put it on there, R&B concert with a reverend, I wonder what that's all about.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah.
I want to ask both of you guys, Johnny specifically, since you're the artist. What do you feel about music nowadays, especially R&B?
Oh man, it's changed. It's definitely changed.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of repetition. It's a lot of nowadays I see like a trend where it's kind of flipping back to people are really talking about their lives and not just cookie cutter stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm seeing a lot of that myself. That's been my goal. Is I kind of was like, man, I don't know if I want to really pursue it right now because it's gonna be even harder because they're like, nah, you talking too realistic. We want that cookie cutter, that fool in the shower type stuff. I'm like, nah. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like now it's starting to get back there. And I'm hoping that with this concert, with the DION concert and other concerts that Rev is putting on, that we can start showing people like the real deal. You know what I mean? Like that's where we at.
All right.
Yeah.
You got any opinions about music nowadays?
Bring back instruments.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
They took him out the school.
learn.
They took it out the school.
I don't care. But the thing is, though, you can still get them, and there's still people that teach you how to play. There's still people that, and there's bring back the bands, the real music, man. I've always said that. Huh?
You gotta go to an HBCU for all that.
Go to it then.
your
I
only
don't care where
choice.
you gotta go.
Just go because it's there.
And it is coming back slowly.
there.
It's coming back slowly, Because I've seen who had a concert? There was Beats, Dr. Dre had a Beats concert, and every song that they did, the band played. I'm not talking about hip hop. Everything. was all band, no recording, no cording over the voices, nothing like that or whatever. No drum track always, you got to play it to the drum track. No, they were actually.
Did it sound good?
And it sound, man, it was fire. And normally, I scroll through, stuff or whatever on YouTube and stuff sometimes. And normally, I'll look at maybe about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, that band was killing it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about Eminem, Dr. Dre, Bone Thugs and Harmony, all this stuff with the instrumental stuff, man. It was fire. It was fire. You know what I mean? So yeah, I condone that as well.
Yeah.
I
I can also hear the difference between live instruments and then computer generated instruments. It doesn't sound as authentic. There's not much room for mixing stuff up, taking them to the bridge. The bridge is almost there.
They don't know what the bridge is.
Exactly. The bridge is almost there. So I do understand that. I'm a big music nerd like that. But
good.
Yeah. There's a couple up and comers that are using live instruments, but sadly they're not the most popular, and I don't see them ever being the most popular because they stick to this type of music making. So I understand that, and I agree with you 100%.
If you want to change, be the change.
I'm no musician though.
No. I mean them.
Oh
If they want people to start back listening to live music, they got to keep thinking they're putting out good music instead of thinking it ain't gonna work, it ain't gonna happen. Be the change. That's why I'm bringing in the gospel with this secular. Even though some people, they may not be accustomed to it, some people they may not like it, some people they may not be familiar with it, but this is what we do. And we're making a change because it needs to come back, because some of the stuff that happened after these concerts, if your mama could see you,
you only see, exactly. We know John. We had John on the show when we was in college, right? We was at the school, and
John and Rodney.
Yeah, John and Rodney. And they, how can I put it? Even though, like I said, this is an R&B thing or whatever, you do meet people that are real level-headed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And have, you can tell they have the sense and the spirit of God in them to, but they basically do things as a job as opposed to what they really believe in. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I get from John. You know what I mean? And so we're not seeing that or whatever. And he's like, yeah, okay. I was like, okay. And you start putting it together. You know what I'm saying? You just kind of like, okay, it's these type of people. Although, they're R&B, but they got this humbleness about them. And that's cool about them, whatever the case may be, So, yeah. Now, I had another question because I know, right? I'm just talking. Nick said, there was a comment real quick. Nick said, if you check out, let's see, John, wait a minute, our vinyl show.
Yeah, join our vinyl show and you will hear all the old school.
Yes.
Today's music is whack.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Right.
Thanks, Nick.
Yeah. And you see, I got my boy Al Vinyl. That's one of my boys from KC. He live in San Diego now.
Oh, and Essence also says backlash. I got you, Phil.
Oh yeah,
you're struggling to get the word.
Oh yeah, backlash. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Thank you.
Backlash. Right.
You had another question.
Well, when almost told me that you was gonna come on the show, the first thing I think about, because I've grown up in a spiritual family, I wanted to know what brought you to gospel. Was you there from the very beginning? Did something bad happen to the point where it turned your life around? You know what I'm saying? How some people do, they go through something before they find God and start praying and being more spiritual and stuff like that.
You want to know what changed me?
Yeah. Or did anything change?
What happened? Baseball.
Are you serious?
I was one of the best baseball players in our region. But I could only play for the church because I was raised by a minister's daughter. Only go to school or go to church. Every day I went to the church house. Every day for something. Baseball, rec center. You sat. You can walk into the church, but your parents got to sign you out. So I didn't want to stay home, so I went to church every day. So I was doing something. And then I joined the church baseball team. Phenomenal. My mom, she didn't come and see me play my whole career. And I know I got over 1,000 trophies. MVP, for the All-Star game.
Mhm.
One game, the All-Star game.
Mhm.
She came to.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to make it quick. I hit the ball in the gap. Everybody know what a gapper is. A space where it's just grass and no people.
Exactly.
I hit the ball in the gap. But by the time the ball bounced, I'm looking at second base. I'm going around second. The guy picks the ball up, and I'm going to go to third. The shortstop stuck his leg out. I almost tripped. I didn't. I gathered myself, and I touched third base. And I'm looking back at the shortstop while I'm ready to go home. The third baseman stuck his foot out. I stumbled. I fell. Only game my mom ever came to. I stumbled and I fell. I gathered myself. I got up and I went home, and it was going like this. Get down. The ball was coming, so I had to slide. You know what? Scraping up the side of the I had to slide. The umpire said safe, and then he ejected 2 people.
Woo! Okay, justice.
Once I hopped up, I grabbed the bat and I went to third base. The umpire said, if you touch that base with that bat, you're ejected. I got right to the base, dropped the bat, eye to eye, turned around, walked back. The umpire said, go back and get that bat. Now I'm scared. The shortstop and the third baseman and the bat. Three enemies. You bad combination.
You done made it. And you done gave him heads up.
So I went back there and I grabbed that bat. And when I grabbed that bat and I came back home, I looked up in the stands and I see my mom's face. At that moment, I knew I had to change. Not something had to change. I had to change. I went to church that Sunday and I accepted Jesus Christ where I understood it. And I've been following the Lord ever since.
Woo, all right. Yes. So I'm speechless.
Well, my grandma changed me.
Everybody grandma.
No, I always knew, and I know sometimes for some reason I always know there's a story behind, how someone has actually, dedicate their lives to Christ. You know what I mean? And it's always good and interesting to know how someone, has done. And it wasn't even really that straight. It wasn't like you was in a gang and blah, 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 banging and blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stories, some people have different stories, man. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you telling us that, man. I appreciate it. Real good.
Absolutely. It is now 5 o'clock. Should we give them a holy smoke or should we go ahead and end things there?
Can we give away some? Can we give away some tickets?
If you do a holy smoke, it better be a gospel song.
True. I'm all out of Kirk Franklin.
Stomp.
Right. No.
So can we give away tickets?
Yes, please.
Okay, we can give away 2 tickets at each one of those 3 shows. So that'd be 6 tickets.
Okay.
6 tickets.
Six
okay.
tickets.
All right. So if you guys that's watching that wants to go to, this is in Anaheim, right?
Yes.
The Landmark Event Center in Anaheim on November 21st is going to be the first show, right? Am I right?
The last show.
No, it's the last show. Okay, let's start here then. You're gonna do for each show or for
2 for each?
Two tickets for each show. So you guys, if you comment, what we want to comment?
I want them to answer who was in the stands when I was playing that game. Which one of my family members?
All
right.
Yes. So if you guys was watching and listening, if you answer this question, who was in the stands when Reverend Dion Thomas was actually playing baseball? Who was in the stand? He just mentioned it. And if you answer correctly in the comments below, you will get 2 free tickets to one of these shows at the VFW Military Ball. All of them at the VFW? No.
The one is at the American Legion.
And one at the American Legion. All right. And we'll get tickets. I mean, like he said, he's got R&B artist, Johnny Bio, right here with us. You know what I'm saying? Is that Latier?
Yes.
Did I say it right?
Latier.
Latier? Latier? Okay. And Rap Trap. Why you look familiar? Anyway, and Norman Carter. You know what I'm saying?
The Delphonics.
The Delphonics?
All 3 of them. Yeah, we got all 3
Get
of them.
out of here.
Yep, all 3 of them.
All right. You know, I played the Delphonics, man, in the we was doing this film or whatever, and I was one of the Delphonics.
Really?
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm going. Hey, you know what? Forget the tickets. I got the tickets. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The contest is off. No. Well, like you said, you guys answer the question. What's the question?
Who was in the stands during Reverend Deion Thomas's All-Star game?
Yes.
Who did he mention was in the stands?
It didn't come to none of my games.
It didn't come to none of them. Now, I know you guys probably rewinding y'all daggone thing right now. Let's go back. He just said it, you know. But like I said, we do have those tickets, and if you guys comment below, you will be able to go to these concerts, and it's actually a good fundraiser as well. So definitely support, even if you don't go. All right, that's what's up. Man, that time went fast. Good Lord. Hey, that's what it's good. Amen. Hallelujah. Next week, you're going to be looking at this show like, what happened to that nigga that was just...
I need to bring the Reverend back.
Yeah. When I was in the house, where he go? That's how you know when you go around your mom, you know how to straighten up. You know you straighten up, man, when the right people's in the house. What's the comment? Who's that?
Somebody said Jesus.
Said Jesus is in the stand. Who said that?
Nick says his mom.
Nick said. Nick is in San Diego. You gonna drive here for the show? Yes, Nick. That's what's up.
All right, so Nick
got 2 tickets. You got. That's a girl. She always there. That's what's up. Yep. Who else? Did anybody? That's all the ones. Yeah. All right, Esther, we might hook you up. Yeah. Hit us up. Yeah, we might hook you up since you always, you know. Yeah. You tried.
Always
you said
laughing.
Jesus.
Always laughing.
Jesus is a good answer. So, you know. We'll hook you up.
You can't say no to Jesus.
I'm feeling good. Right. I'm feeling pretty good today, you know. Man, oh man.
So we need one more person.
Yep, we got one more. You guys. We got one more. We got actually for 2 more for tickets. 2? Is it 2 a show, right? 2 per show.
You got Nick, and Esther.
Yes, you got Nick, and Esther so far. All right. So if anybody hit us up before
November 19th is the first show.
Yeah.
So feel free to DM Fired Up Thursdays. DM me.
We might have it there. We just do another question though too next week.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And maybe but I only said 2 more tickets. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, calling you, hey dog, I need 15 tickets. They all called in, dog. They all called in. What's that? What you say? What Nick say? Hit the Estes. What is that? I can't hear it.
She's donating the tickets in the comments.
You said what? That's because I'm in
San Diego. I would like to donate the tickets.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Look what God is doing in
the comments. We got love going through the line. Going through the line. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. DM us, and we'll make sure we get them out to the right people. We'll give them out. We'll be there. I think we'll buy our own tickets to support the cause.
Amen.
Oh yeah.
But we'll be out there. I'll be out there at least one of these days. I already gave my word, so I'll be out here with.
I'm going to see Delphonics.
We should sync up together. We should probably both hit the.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But
I'm going to see.
We have now reached our time. It's 5:06, but we're 6 minutes over time.
Hold on, man. I'm still talking. I know.
Hey, man, I gotta keep us on the schedule.
Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Ready for prayer.
Yeah, man. That's what's up. All right, you guys. We appreciate you guys. We're gonna have the Reverend on again. We're gonna have him on again. Yeah. And we might get a song from a man here pretty next time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you say you're interested in having some artists come on with us. So if that's still a thing, we're more than likely. Yeah, that was hard to get up. We are more than likely to have them on next week. So look forward to that. We're gonna have some incredible artists.
Yes, absolutely.
So,
all right,
John was gonna come too.
Huh?
John was coming, but he had something to do, and Norman Carter was coming too.
Oh, he was gonna do some surprise appearance, huh?
Exactly.
Trying to sneak up on the nigga. Trying to sneak up on the nigga. That's what's up, man. We hope we get them next time for sure. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we appreciate you guys coming out.
Man.
Coming anytime, man. Hit us up, you know. I mean before 4 though. Before 4.
Right.
I almost told you 4 o'clock and y'all got here at 4 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
We left at 2:30. Give us a break.
hold on, where you drive from Compton?
Traffic.
Anaheim.
Anaheim. Oh,
Yeah.
Ask Compton.
yeah, man.
That's
That's
that way. That way,
Yeah, you had left at noon. You're supposed to leave at 12 o'clock. Dude. All right, man. That's gonna do it for us today, man. We appreciate you guys tapping in, watching. Continue to share on YouTube, y'all. We gotta get them numbers up. You know what I mean? The like and all that good stuff, man. Support us as y'all always have been, and we appreciate y'all. It's your boy Fuel,
And I'm almost amazing.
and we out of here. All right.
Peace out, peace out, peace out.
Peace. Fire. Hit it on fire. Fire.
Slim on the beat, he's going gorilla.
Today we are talking about a little bit of Lakers because they got everybody, a little bit of Kanye because he's coming and he's apparently doing push-ups.
Donald Trump is the president that black people needed. Solely based.
Good Lord.
Solely based.
Hey, how's it going, y'all? Brothers and sisters out there?
Regular sorry was the vice.
You're not the GOAT. It's Fired Up Thursdays, baby. Let's go.